Hi, this isn't a one of those I look so stupid videos. Uh, I just thought I'd wear my new desert camo keffiyeh from Rothko and read right off the desktop here about something that I want to do a COVID-19 video on. I'm using my WeatherTech desk phone, so just with the cell phone on reverse angle here, hopefully this works out. So I keep getting these job postings for contact tracer, and a contact tracer is somebody who works from home. They get sent a list of people to call, and they're going to call them to give them the unfortunate news that they tested positive for COVID-19. And then they're going to tell them what they need to do as far as quarantine, and then they're going to try to get additional information off of them, and to include who you've been in close contact with. And it's a $23 an hour job. And it's only going to be around until they stop doing this, which could be weeks, months, into next year. Who knows? It's when our governor says they need to stop doing this stuff. And we've seen how she manages stuff, so who knows? And it doesn't talk about any benefits or anything else like that. The job requirements are minimal. It says that you have to be professional and confidential, but they're more or less giving some stranger access to my medical information. And I understand that some of the testing is done by the state or the federal government, and it's supposed to be for free. And if you go to one of these testing stations, I suppose they have access to your stuff, and that's where this is coming from. Me personally, I'd rather go to my doctor, and it be between me and my doctor. There are such things in this country as HIPAA laws, and I believe this circumvents that. And they could say greater good, public safety. I don't care. When there have been other viruses and diseases, have they had something like this? You know, HIV has been around since the 80s, right? They've been calling people. You know, hepatitis, some of that stuff is, depending on which strain you get, could be deadly, and you can't treat it, right? I mean, there's all kinds of things out there that somebody can come in contact with. And I'm not saying you have the right to live in fear, or that you have the right to contract something that you didn't expose yourself to. Don't get me wrong. But this is something that we're going to have to learn to live with, the way we've learned to live with the common cold and the flu and some of the other things that are out there. So I don't agree with this whole contact tracer thing. I don't like the idea of some stranger being given a list of people to call and tell what to do. And, you know, it says in here you got to call them even on weekends, and you've got scripts, and you'll be told what to tell them. And it's just, no, this is the government butting into my life, and I don't care if they think it's for public safety. You know, these stupid masks are for public safety, and they don't do anything. So if I have to get tested in order to go back to work, or tested for some other reason, I'm going to try to do that between me and my family doctor. I don't want to go to some public testing station and have the government get into my stuff. This is wrong on so many levels for me. And the thing is, this job has been, all the listings I've been getting are from this company called 22nd Century Technologies. Months ago, there was a piece on the local news about them being a revolutionary new software company that's got all this, technology to trace people, track people. I looked them up. They're a temp agency in Flint. They're not a technology company. Temp agencies use names like this all the time. 22nd Century Technology, that's kind of standard. They don't say, Joe Blow Temp Agency, Joe Blow Employment Agency. They've got these names to make them sound like they're a factory or a firm or engineering or something like that, and they're not. This is a temp agency. This is a job where you work out of home, that they're going to be contacting you remotely, sending all of your stuff remotely, and this is, they throw the $23 an hour out there, they're going to get people. But I don't know about this. So if you hear about a contact tracer, that's what it is. I don't agree with it. I think this is a violation of our privacy, and here in America, we hold our privacy very dear. Unless I'm committing a criminal act, and what's going on, as far as me coming in contact with law enforcement or something else like that is a matter of public record, then it's nobody's business other than mine and my doctor's. That's just my opinion on it.
You don't handshake anymore. You do the elbow thing. Fuck you.